Peter Thiel wrote an amazing book called 0 to 1, so today, let's have a little chat about it. What do you say? Yeah, definitely. Thiel's not just known for PayPal or Facebook. His ideas really shook things up in Silicon Valley. Exactly. In today's discussion, we'll try to understand the concept of 0 to 1, like creating something completely new, versus what Thiel calls 1 to n, which is just improving or copying what already exists. What's the real difference between the two, right? And why does Thiel think this idea of 0 to 1 is so important? 2 to 1 is actually crucial for long-term success. Our goal will be to pull out the most useful ideas from his book, things that could help spark new thinking or get something started. Greater than. Okay? Thiel says right from the start that most people or companies follow the 2 to 1 path. That means they just take what's already there and make it a bit better or cheaper. But real change comes from 0 to 1, like the first wheel or the first computer. What does that mean? It means something totally new. Actually, not just new. It's about creating something that never existed before, which leads to a whole new. Markets get created, and naturally, in the beginning, there's no competition. Take Google for example. Search engines existed before, but what Google brought with their algorithm was so good that when you say Google, it just means the search is done. Thiel calls this a kind of creative monopoly. But is a monopoly really a good thing? Yeah. According to Thiel, this kind of monopoly isn't bad, because it proves you've actually created something new and valuable, something others can't easily copy. So, it means avoiding competition. Sounds pretty different, right? We always hear that you have to win the competition, but here's the interesting, even controversial part of Thiel's point. He says, competition actually cuts into your profits. It's like a war where resources get wasted. So his take is, competition is for losers, meaning it's for those who lose. The real winners change the rules of the game so that there's less competition to begin with, like Airbnb, letting strangers stay in your home. At first, that idea sounded pretty crazy, greater than exactly, but they found a gap or demand in the market that no one had really noticed before. That's what 0 to 1 is all about. Greater than. But do all entrepreneurs get such opportunities? I mean, completely avoiding competition in a small business. Maybe you can't always create something revolutionary like Google or Airbnb, but Thiel's point is, you have to try. Find a small niche where you can offer something way better than anyone else. He emphasizes, starting small. Greater than starting small. Greater than yeah. Start by solving a specific problem perfectly. Like how PayPal initially focused only on fixing payment issues for eBay's power sellers. Once they became number one in that small market, they gradually opened up to others. Finding this small market or new idea, is that the secret thing Thiel talks about? Yeah, pretty much. Thiel believes there are still a lot of secrets in the world, opportunities or truths most people don't see or believe in. He talks about 3 types of secrets, like the mysteries of nature. Scientific discoveries tap into what people truly need inside, like how Facebook caught on to people's desire to connect, and how successful entrepreneurs spot gaps and opportunities in the market. They are able to catch these little secrets. Now, about the role of technology in doing something new. Thiel himself is a technologist. To him, technology is the real engine behind going from 0 to 1. Technology doesn't just mean computers. It means any new and better way that makes work easier or even possible. He also makes a distinction between globalization and technology. Yeah. He says globalization is about going from 1 to n. Take what you have and spread it all over the world. But technology creates something new, 0 to 1. And the future doesn't build itself. It needs a clear goal and a plan. Think about space. Elon Musk's reusable rocket. That wasn't just a dream. It was tough engineering and a long-term plan. Greater than right. But is having just the idea, technology, and plan enough? What about the team? What does Thiel say about the team? That's a really important point. Just like the idea, having the right team is crucial. He gives the example of PayPal. He says, it wasn't just about work within their team. There was friendship. There was trust. He really emphasized having a strong, small team that believes in the same goal. A dedicated team. He called it a bit like a cult where everyone believes in one mission. The focus wasn't just on profit, but on doing something that could change the world, greater than okay. So from all these ideas, what can we actually take into our daily lives, like in our jobs or studies? Not everyone starts a startup. Greater than no, that doesn't happen, but there's still a lot to learn from it. For example, those who do business can think about whether there's a small. Is there a place where he can be the best, where competition is low? And for employees, they might think about which skill to learn or what knowledge to gain to become indispensable at their company. How to break out of the usual routine and try something new. For students too, instead of just copying notes, maybe they can dive deep into a subject, think about a new project, or try to solve a problem in their own way. The main point is not to take the easy 1-10 approach, but to aim for a 0-1 kind of breakthrough. Think about it. Try to add something new in your own way. The bottom line is, if you want to stand out from the crowd and not just copy the usual formulas, you've got to have the courage to do something different. You need to take risks. Have the guts to leave the safe path and walk a little on the unknown road. Exactly. And at the end of the day, maybe you should ask yourself this question. What can I do that no one else has done or even thought of yet? It might be something small, but it will be original, because history remembers those who dared to create something from nothing. Greater than all right. This question might just be the start of something amazing in the future. Greater than could be. Maybe that's the real idea. That's where today's story ends. Up next are reviews and stories from books that might totally change the way you think. So, subscribe to the channel now and stay with us. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, because your comment could be the inspiration for our next story. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends. Your one share could be the beginning of the biggest change in their lives. See you soon. See you in the next video with a new story, new lesson, and fresh inspiration. Until then, take care and stay healthy.